Blue Jays series 4-0, but lost the last one, and then I gotta get a sweep over the Orioles. I put me 8-2 on the 10 against them. Pitch to Sabathia and keep everybody rocking and rolling, right? Yeah. Faith in Elaine. Oh, that's right. Gregorius got hurt, so he's just on the 10-day. Devo. A little weaker, but I get over it. Fucking 11 after that. Insane.
About set for digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big one.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Escobar is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. DJ Stewart would be next.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first two guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him. And now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Orioles nothing. Yankees. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees,
here's the first pitch to him.
Aaron.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category.
And that's what you want from your corner outfielders. Not every guy fits that mold, but you gotta love having a guy who can stick out there and just let him mash when he comes to the plate.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A bouncer to the left side. On to first is Escobar, one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He has 7 hits in 17 at-bats. And it's 1-1. Cobb is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And now with the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. From the stretch, swing and a miss, 0-1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hicks stands at second with 2 gone. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Perez gathers, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. The RBI spot for him here, and not a bad guy for the job. Currently 9th in the American League in runs batted in.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young. but I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
Here's the 0-2, and it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. The runner's aboard, and you've got a pitch you like. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Sanchez playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Cobb comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw. So stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind. 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Previous history with Sabathia. He's 0 for 5. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on the mound.
And the spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Striding forward now, Joey Rickard. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Out in front of it, strike 1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I got the count. 0-2.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
In now, number 79. Scooped up to second for 1 to Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's collected 11 hits in 42 ABs. He's taken him deep once. Fastball well outside. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini has a beat on it, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang play at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this one is gone. A home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Yanked on the ground down the line. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Cobb into the windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Andujar, a runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power. Let it eat.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. In now for the O's, Cedric Mullins. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs and back the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
VR, a 27-year-old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 2-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia has got himself 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Encarnacion on at first, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Number 21 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Richard Blyer is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he sends it on the ground to first, and that's through for a hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. This is in the air to left. Mancini moves over. 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Gardner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matt.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery, he was in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trumbo. He singled his last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is what he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And that's taken for strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus with the plate in the middle and late innings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting rough. Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
From the belt, the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row, back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he finds himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Return throw is in time. How about... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And that's over. 2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 79.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now that's popped up. Sabathia over to his left, and he is in there.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him, get down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
And now this is booted by Tulowitzki.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
We don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And there's out number 2. Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is there. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Alcides Escobar. And at this point in the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now the pitch. Popped him up.
This is rejuvenating.
And there's out number 1.
Now
ready for another shot now. Trey Mancini. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he can steal some strikes that way.
Full count, 3-2. And it's fouled away. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Come on.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now
ready to deliver. Here's the first
24.
pitch.
Yep, that ball
Just
went
off
out.
the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You can tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Oh my God.
Popped straight up in there, a base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of it.
Flips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Orioles. Hunter Wood gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to.
Number 44, Hunter Wood.
First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Brett Gardner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I got the count 0-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Seven runs, 11 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Aaron Hicks. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Aaron Judge.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning it?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now in the box, Joey Rickard. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but
number 79. Ladies and gentlemen,
here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Into the box, Cedric Mullins.
The batter, number 3.
He's off 1-0.
1-0.
Number 6.
Ball 2 now.
2-0.
2-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Settling in now, Alcides Escobar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. Check the swing there and pops this one up. Encarnacion will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run. Tanner Scott will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was going to out the ball. Quickly, things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Line toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. With runners in scoring position this season, Sanchez is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
0-1 the count. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Trumbo. It was a walk in his last trip. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. DJ Stewart, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Sean Gilmartin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage to it.
Rickard has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, center
fielder. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And stepping into the box, Carlos Perez, who was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Popped up. Encarnacion in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One out, nobody on. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Stepping in, number 79. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. CC Sabathia earns win number 7 on the season. Alex Cobb completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss.